People are desperate to get a piece of the new town's success, but this has caused a huge problem. There just isn't enough housing to fit everyone who wants to move in. This has made the cost of living skyrocket due to the steep prices of rent and land in the area. Victor Rossi is extremely worried about this. If this problem isn't fixed soon, then people won't be able to afford living here, and he's afraid they will leave for good. The town is doomed to fail if nothing happens. Luckily, Victor still has a lot of unused land that he owns to the north of the town. Therefore, he must expand the town as soon as possible if he hopes to continue the booming success this town has come to be so far. Hello humans and welcome back to my channel. This is episode 3 of Sunshine Bay. I'll be starting off by building a town expansion over on this side of the town. So, we laid off this groundwork in the last episode, and to ensure that this goes over smoothly, I'm going to very quickly add a few more roads to this. Not only that, but let me just open topography, and as you can see, there's a nice bit of flat area in this place. So what I'm going to do is very quickly just use the terraforming tool and terraform this to be relatively flat. Because for a build like this, you wouldn't want the area to be super sharp. So I would say, I think this should be about a good size. Let me just double check with a road. So with this one, let's say if I go up, I should change the step. I'll go and ground. So about 20 units across. This should also be okay. So we need to expand this side a bit, or maybe I'll make this go diagonal because I don't want to cut into this like deep mountainside too much. So I guess I'll do it like this, so that it's going like that, and like this. It's still a lot more than I would have wished for, but honestly, I think it's fine. Really, considering this is like a mountainside area, I don't think anyone would hesitate to have this. So yeah, a good 60 by 20 grid. There we go, with a central road running through. And a block about every 20 units, I would say, is a good idea. So there, and there. It's 20 units on all sides. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to simply connect this road in. So that's a 4-lane avenue. I'm going to use the steam one I think I've been using so far. Alright. Do that. Let's see if I can get the guidelines to come out. Okay, this side is coming out. And that's perfect. I'll also, while I'm at it, upgrade this middle section so that it is also the 4-lane avenue-ish place. Alright. And now, for continuing this grid. I don't think this is a wise idea, considering, like, the absolute insane elevation change. So what I think I'm gonna do is I will again go into terraforming, and I will just flatten out this top area like that. Okay, so now bear with me, this is gonna look a bit weird, but whoa, that's not what I wanted at all. Alright, there we go, buddy. There we go. Alright, so what I'm thinking is around about here. Yeah, okay. So we can sort of form a side road that goes maybe a bit more. Yeah, maybe like around there. Or actually, no, I'll do it around here. Like that. So the zoning on this can extend to everything except these two cells right along the road. Then I can go into terraform again and place a key here. Oh wait, no, it's here. Yeah, there we go. Could put a city key. What does that look like in this? Not half bad. Okay. What if I just place the regular key here? What does that look like? Yeah, got the regular key, and then I think I'll go with the city key, honestly. So it's I think, yeah, just because like the whole like vision with Victor Rossi in this area is that it's gonna be sort of like a nice environmentally friendly area. So chances are he will also commission to have a bit of trees on the key while I'm at it, kind of thing, you know. So not all the way, but I'm thinking maybe I'll turn off guidelines for this. Alright, so I'm thinking we can go like that. Can have the key with a curved road going down into 6. Yeah, 6 units is probably a good idea. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, maybe for this segment, let's not have trees. That still looks pretty terrible. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this segment of the city key while I'm at it, so that we can have it only up until here instead. And I will have it go along like that. And then a few tiles straight as well. It's not snapping to zoning, which is a bit concerning to me. To ensure that I'm only using straight angles. 180, yeah, there we go. Go back to city key for these curved bits. And I'm thinking that I will use move it to ensure that the curve is on the same height. And go to object height to that, which is, dear God, that's a bit much, but I don't know why my game is lagging, but I'm sorry about that. I think I can have this extend near enough to the road like that without it being too strange. Yeah, I can terraform around this, and then yeah. And I will also upgrade this to... I'm so concerned. I don't know why it's not... Let's do segments only. Yeah, there we go. Come on. There it is. Okay. Looks very terrible. Oh god. Alright, welcome back. There's a bit of an error with the game, but fortunately it didn't lose progress. I managed to get back to the exact same spot that I was at before. So I am very happy about that. And let's see where this leads to. Alright. So instead of putting the road straight away, I think I'm gonna quickly go to the terraform tool and terraform just this area around it, maybe with like a smaller brush like 25. Just gonna quickly smooth this out, because if it lets me, because what's going on in this bit?
Let's see, what if I just go flat and I just... Oh, please let me do this, because I really don't want to do this. Like that. Please, come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. It's filling up a little bit at a time. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Nice, I'm so happy. I am so happy. No, 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 no. Alright, now for the rest of this, I can smooth this out with 50 and boom. There we go, make this nice and smooth. Doesn't have to be too smooth, but as long as it's good enough for this area, I don't mind. I'll go into 100 again. No, I said 100. For God's sakes. There we go. Just smooth out this hillside so it's not too much of a hassle trying to get houses on here. I'd say maybe enough for like 2 roads up. Now, you know what? Let's go up till here as well to get 3 roads. And there we go. Now smooth out this end a bit. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. I can't smooth this area too much. If I smooth out this area too much, it messes up the leveling for some reason. Which makes absolutely no goddamn sense, but oh well. Like, how is something going smooth somehow results in another thing being unflat? That's not smoothing, is it? No, but whatever. Alright. So I can have this road. I'll probably just have this road snake around a bit and connect back up to here. I could just have it follow this road, but I don't know, I feel like that's not gonna be a good idea. Let me try it, but I'm not gonna be too fond of it, I'll be honest. Yeah, so that's about... It's not that bad, actually. Yeah, I can probably have, like, buildings and stuff up until like, where the curve ends, and then this area can just be, like, a sloped bit. And yeah, sure, that's not too terrible. Alright then. Now we'll continue this grid for a bit, because it's not super steep. So I guess we can actually, instead of continuing that grid, no, just regular builder please, I can probably go like this, and I should have topography on for this, and then just like that, have this road to continue straight, have this road to continue straight, and there we go. Then I can probably have this cul-de-sac slowly, well, I thought I was going to make a cul-de-sac there, but evidently not anymore. Can have this sort of just snake around through these semi-flat areas and then just come up and join there. I'll have to smooth out some of these bits, but other than that I think it's pretty alright. Now let's fill out this area. So I'm thinking that we'll continue with the old grid. No, I'll create a new grid for I'll build a new grid for this area. Alright, so maybe 20 units would be there. That's 20 through. Come down like that. This road can go over here. And this road. This is the only thing I'm concerned about, is that if that is gonna be too many intersections back to back. Because I'm not too fond of having this many. You know what, well, if I am doing this, might as well continue with this as the guide road. I can have this. I can have, yeah, 10 by 10 curve here. Perfect. So it's a slightly wider curve. Or actually, I don't have to. Oh dear God. I swear, if I turn around and this lightning has caused a forest fire or something, I will be very pissed. Alright, so 12, 8. In that case, this is 2, so I would have to go around... Oh, thank God. Alright, disable node snapping for a bit, so I can go 2 units. That's terrible. This is terrible. Okay. That's probably why this doesn't exist. But I will manage. Okay, turn on node snapping for this part, then turn off node snapping, so I can get it to snap to 2 units length. There we go. And turn node snapping back on, and use an 8x8 curve so it follows the road a bit nicely. Then I'll use move it to... Oh wait, yeah, it's on nodes. There we go, nodes, come on. That, and then to object height, I will do that. There we go. Perfect, honestly, not so bad. That I can forgive for... Actually, I should have this, and this, and this be to object height that, actually. Yeah, that works better. Never mind. That road is still insanely steep, actually. Oh God. Yeah, maybe Like, it's not super unrealistic. It's just, wow. I'll allow it, I guess, yeah. Fun little danger. Alright. I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, I think I'll actually let's continue with this. This is that on grid? That's not on grid. That's not on grid. That was absolutely not on grid. Alright, so what I can do is I can this road come up to about here, then I'll have the road go straight through. Come on, turn off node snapping. I'll have the road go up until here and turn node snapping back on and do that. Boom. Alright, and I can use move it to fix that with segments. Have this segment curve in a bit or curve out a bit, I guess. Guess I could do that. That doesn't look terrible. Alright, and go back into build mode, and that hasn't messed anything up, and it still looks fantastic. I love it. Alright, I'll probably go into node controller a bit just to make it look that much more, well, maybe not flat, because yeah, I'll have it come out a bit like that. This one, on the other hand, I think this is gonna have to be, I wish I could make it, yeah, I wish I could make it like that, but still have the zebra crossing on this side and cars stopping there. It's just the node itself is this big. But oh well, it's better than nothing, I guess, so I'm okay with it. Only thing is, yeah, I'm gonna have to move this node to object height that, because yeah, just so it doesn't look super terrible. And okay, not so bad. I think that's enough for this area, apart from the fact that this is gonna continue on. So if I do that, that is an awful idea and I love it, but too much chaos, I think, because there's already a lot of, yeah. Guess I could do this. Or you know what, actually, we'll have that be a park. Why not? That can be a park. A park can be arranged in that area. Alright, now let's continue with this part of the build. I will have yet another road coming around the back, so we'll have the usual 20 unit blocks like that and like that. Then we can have the little alleyway roads up there for the different passages. Probably not from there, that's a pretty steep angle. Actually, they're all pretty steep angles, but that's really bad, so I'll have it start over here. Just like a little road to follow along the upper side of the hills and sort of provide housing in these. It's still fairly sharp. Hold on, let me just turn off topographer. But yeah, no. Yeah. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do like another sort of platform build for that, but I think for now it's okay. And we've still got this entire area left where we can expand the town and maybe even build something up here, flatten this area out, build something up there. That would be doable. On this side as well, we can definitely have something coming up here, like make this area flat, have like a road going up there and do that. I think that's enough for the town expansion for now. Let's do a bit of zoning to sort this out. I think I will go with commercial in this area, I would say. Like we could have commercial here, and we could have commercial here directly across from the park that I will build. Here the commercial is pretty far away from each other, so I think that's what I'll do, is have like small blocks of commercial instead of a lot of commercial. We'll say that this area is still under construction, that's why no one's using it, but yeah. Then I can actually just upgrade this so that it resets the one. Whoa. Should not be doing that. That's probably where the zoning is a bit messed up. Let me fix this really quickly. That's too much. Too much. Way too much. The whole purpose of a key so I don't have to... So that this doesn't exist. I don't know why the game doesn't automatically understand that concept, but... Oh well, sometimes you have to hard force programming and stuff to work the way you want to work. That's fine. This should fix the zoning issue if I just do that. Okay. Right. There, please. Thank you. Let's go into terraforming. This area flat. Flat. I said flat. Not going down, not going up. Completely and utterly flat. Thank you very much. Alright, so we'll say that current build limits end around this part, so I'll have zoning up until there. Still no zoning on the other side of the roads just yet. All zoning is still restricted within the confines of the roads. And I don't know if I've said this before, some of you might be wondering why I've left these gaps behind the blocks, especially in this sort of like central main town area. It's because for like future connectivity and expansion as well. So for example, let's say if I want to expand one of these roads into an avenue because it got really busy, I could just upgrade that into a 4-unit avenue and I wouldn't lose zoning. And also, so if I want to add paths into the future, where if I, let's say, I want to add walkability throughout the town, I can just have a path going straight through the backbones of these areas and then paths connecting through the actual blocks. So, that way it's just a little bit of future-proofing for when the citizens and whatnot might need more accessibility, whether it's for transit networks and whatnot. And yeah, there we go. So I'll have the simulation continue. There is a huge demand for residential right now. But honestly, I don't think it's a really good idea to expand on this just yet. Especially not until I future-proof this. Because right now, if you go here, electricity, it's good. But that's only really because of this one solar updraft tower. If I remove that, all of this electricity goes away. Because it's 264. And let me show you, this produces 160. So yeah, this is responsible for a lot of the electricity. So if I got rid of this, it would be like barely enough electricity for this. Plus there's a town expansion going on and a huge residential demand, so need that. Same with water. Like water availability isn't that bad, but that's also because I've just got these water towers decoratively here. They're not actually connected to anything. The water pumps themselves, they have a pumping capacity of 120,000. Right now water consumption is at 120,000. So yeah, I guess 2 pumps is more than enough, but that's fine. But sewage treatment though, oof. Demand is 120, just over 120,000. Supply is 160,000. It's tight. Same with garbage as well. I'm already on the yellow. That's crazy. Like garbage production and garbage processing is so close to each other. That's not even funny. So yeah, I'm gonna build processing plants for all of these.